June of my application here, this is exactly what I did, and I want to take you guys through it. So this video is going to walk you step by step into drafting out your first CV. Wait, before we get started, I want you guys to use this exercise and write down everything that comes to mind. I don't want you to hold back. Maybe some of the things that you write down will not be used in your residency application, but the point is you want to see all that you've done so that you can know how you can strategize about what you're going to include. Write down all formal institutions of education that you've had. Perfect. Now we'll start with your experiences. Let's start with your work experiences. Write the name of every job that you've ever had down. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Next, write down your volunteer experiences. Include any place where you volunteered, spent your time, maybe somewhere where you donated clothes, somewhere where you fed the homeless. Is there any student-run clinics that you worked for? Time to write those down here. Let's write down your leadership experiences. Are you involved in any clubs? Are you a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer of any organizations? Have you been involved in any national organizations? Time to write those down. Anywhere where you felt that you stepped up and put in significant work can go down here. And they don't all have to be in medicine. Maybe you're on a leadership team outside of medicine. Maybe you're a leader in your soccer league. Next, your research experiences. Time to write down any labs you may have participated in, any research projects that you were on. Jot anything down having to do with research. Next, make a list of any awards you received. Now, time to write any societies or professional organizations you belong to. Start with some honor societies. Don't forget to include the ones that you had in college. Next, write any professional societies. If you know of any organizations that you want to join, you can still write them down here. Just put a note to join them. Write down any certifications you may have received. This might be BLS training or ACLS training, Taekwondo, anything. Anytime you've ever been certified, write it down. Write down any skills you may have. Do you program? Are you proficient with Microsoft Word or the Office suite? Do you dabble in Adobe? Write it down. Last but not least, go ahead and write down any hobbies you may have. What do you like to do on the weekends? The next step is to add the time period. At this stage, you should add the year, the semester, however granular you want to get, that you were involved in whatever activity that you wrote down. And there you have it. Now you have your complete list. Because I know how the mind works, there's going to be some things that you left off. So personally, what I did is I kept this list somewhere visible. If something would pop up in my mind, I would go and write it down. Just do this for a week. Keep this list somewhere near. Have a started list with time periods and activities that will be included in your CV. My last tip for you today, before I let you go, if there is a category that you feel that you don't have many activities under or many experiences to write about, go ahead and circle it. Say you don't have much research. If you're not planning on going to academic institution, this might not be a big deal. But if you do want to be seen as a well-rounded applicant, maybe you can take something else that you've done on your CV and think about, how could I apply this to research? And poke around at your institution to see if you can get involved in some projects. This is a great way to give you a good overview of what your CV might look like. Good job today, guys. I'll see you next time.